Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Luge, and today gamers have won yet again.
Yes! Yes!
So, for those of you who don't know, the game Marvel Rivals is in like alpha, and it was released for testing. So, to get a key, you had to sign a contract, especially if you're a content creator, you have to sign a contract that says you're not allowed to say anything bad about their game. So I don't think they realize that people would, some people, not everyone, I don't know how people sign a contract and don't read into it, but some people would actually read it and realize, oh, I'm not allowed to say anything negative about your game. So there was a big uproar on Twitter and YouTube and streamers talking about it and then streamers not caring and this and that. So it really started to go viral. So just to give you guys a little context, let me explain what happened. I have this article by the US Sun, which I didn't know was a gaming company or gaming magazine company, but everybody's gaming fucking magazine company now. Marvel is preparing to release a new PvP shooter, blah blah blah, developed by NetEase. Pretty much it's an Overwatch clone. Yeah, it's standard practice at these preview style events for participants to sign contracts like NDAs. Now, an NDA is more so like only you are playing the game. You're not allowed to live stream it. So you're like testing it, letting the developers know how you feel and this and that. If they wanted people to not talk bad about their game, they would have paid them, right? So you get NDAs where they pay you, where you can't say anything bad, and you kind of promote their game. So they were looking for free publicity for literally nothing. Just play our game. So the clause reads, the content creator agrees not to make any public statements or engage in discussions that are detrimental to the reputation of the game. This includes, but is not limited to, making disparaging or satirical comments about the game features, characters, music, engaging in malicious comparisons with competitors or belittling the gameplay or differences. But this is Overwatch. They didn't want you to say that, but it's pretty obvious. Like, there's a lot of things taken. Even the hit markers sound like almost exactly the same. It is not uncommon for streamers to be paid for this type of content, and these type of clauses are sadly not uncommon when it comes to online content creation. I don't know if you guys remember the hit game Spellbreak, but before Spellbreak came out, they had a little event with all like content creators, like big and small, like Cypher PK was there, and then someone as small as me was there. And I also want to thank Proteriat for letting me have the opportunity to play the game a little early with some other content. And we had to sign like an NDA because they didn't want us to stream it. They didn't want us to put out any footage. They didn't want us to spoil anything. Didn't get paid for it, but you got the pleasure of playing the game before everyone else. And like you could record your footage and then release it 3 days later. That was fine. It was like an NDA for like 3 days or some shit. But to make people sign an NDA without them knowing is kind of bullshit. Kind of bullshit. So after all the pushback and everyone was like, fuck you, Marvel, even though it's really not Marvel, it's the company NetEase. They're just using Marvel's name and characters and likeness. They released this nice little paragraph today at 1:48 a.m. Dear Marvel's Rivals players, today is the third day of the closed alpha test. We are truly grateful for all the love and support from the community. We'd like to take this opportunity to address some of the concerns we've seen regarding the agreement terms for content creators. Above all, we'd like to apologize for any unpleasant experiences or doubts caused by the miscommunications of these terms. The content creator program is a small-scale project which big creators are in to aid in the producing of incredible content by supporting creators through giving them more resources. We actively encourage creators to share their honest thoughts, suggestions, and criticisms. All feedback, positive and negative, ultimately helps us craft the best experience for ourselves and the players. Now, cool, my guy, real cool. But here's the thing. Any smart company know content creators and the business work hand in hand. So, I mean, as much as you're like, we love these people, it's more so, these people give us money. We get more money, is what it really comes down to. We sincerely apologize for the confusion, suspicion, frustration caused by these excessively restrictive terms. Thank you for sharing with us. We cherish and appreciate and blah, blah, blah. Thank you for bearing with us while we make these adjustments. First off, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that they folded and realized maybe this wasn't a good idea. This is the second time in like the span of like a week or two that we've gotten big companies to change something the community was not happy about, which is really nice to see. If that was Helldivers 2, where Helldivers was like, oh, we're gonna make everybody go to PlayStation, but then it's like not everyone can open a PlayStation account, and everybody was like, fuck you, Helldivers. And then Helldivers was like, it's really not our fault, this is PlayStation's fault. And PlayStation was like, my bad, never mind. And then everybody started review bombing and then unreview bombing. And now they're making a really cool Helldivers 2 cape. If only Overwatch 2 could take the same criticism and fix their game. So, I mean, it's a good thing. So it's good to see. I plan on playing Marvel Rivals. I don't want to pay for a key. See if I can find one. I don't want to sign a contract. I don't say new contract for free. I know I haven't been like uploading as much news. I've been sick and blah, 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 and this and that. But I'm finally back, so hopefully we can get like almost daily uploads again about the news. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed it, like, maybe throw a subscribe. That would be kind of helpful, I think. YouTubers like subscribers. And yeah, until next time. See ya.
Lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss a chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better